What's up everyone, GamePlayer 2014 here. This is fucking ridiculous what they've done here. This is the nail in the coffin that just murdered Fallout 4. A lot of people are up in arms about this, including myself. This is where Bethesda needs to be brutally... They need to be hacked at this point. This is retarded. Their PR department is the absolute fucking worst. You would have better luck talking to a rabid tiger and getting somewhere with that rabid tiger than you would at these rejects. You get farther with Microsoft support than you do with these cunts at Bethesda. Oh, well, they're just a little team. Yeah, they might be a little team, but that doesn't give you an excuse to blow off everybody and ruin your fucking game series. I am not buying the next Fallout game that they have. If it's made by Bethesda and published by Bethesda, I am not down. I'm not getting it. I refuse to get it. If it Fallout 5 or whatever the next Fallout's going to be, if it's made by Obsidian or maybe another company, I will get it because Bethesda's just a publisher at that point. They're not a developer. If it's another developer that makes the game, I'm fine with it. I will get it because it isn't Bethesda's. It's not Bethesda's creation per se. It's another developer's creation, and I will buy it then. The next Fallout, if it's a Bethesda developed game, I'm not getting it. They were the worst company to develop games I've ever seen. I mean, I've seen some buggy ass games from cut rate developers, but you compare Fallout to these shitty games like what was it, Two Suicide, or that what was that studio that kept suing people? At least our games were more stable than fucking Bethesda's games, and that's saying something. Look at this. They capped the limit on PS4 to 100, and I cannot find it anymore. I don't even know how to bring up my history, unless it's this. Okay, this is just bookmarks, but where the fuck's the history at? I'm gonna bring up my history, but I don't fucking know how to. Oh, fuck off. Here we go. This is it. Oh, here we go. Okay. Give me 1 second here. Okay, I found it. So this is what it says. The mod limits implemented this week to Fallout 4 and Skyrim Special Edition. This is 19 days ago, because I didn't know about it. Has been put in place based on our internal testing for stability to the game. What internal testing? All you do is you have a bunch of chimpanzees smash on a controller for 5 minutes and call, okay, well, we tested it. With the new caps, some players will not be able to reach full storage limit for the mods. Now, keep in mind, this is for both Fallout 4 and the new Shitrim. You will not be able to go over the 150 mod cap on Xbox One or the 100 mod cap on the Sony PlayStation 4. It may be adjusted. Well, you're just going to keep lowering it. So this is your proof. I'll link this down in the description, maybe. This is preposterous. This is beyond preposterous. This is fucking retarded. So even I asked about it, and then this guy says, yeah. Because I was wondering if it was just a bug or not. It seemed like a bug at first, but then it just, wow. I just scroll through the thing. Okay, it says they're all pissed off about it. Nobody's been reporting issues with mods. No one. I am not getting another Bethesda game ever again. I am not getting a, if it's developed by Bethesda, I'm done with the company. They're not getting any more of my money. They can go and suck a fucking dick. They can get hacked for all I care. I think if people... This guy's a fucking idiot. Yeah, and they should have, let's go through scrolling some more of these here. Because this is just fucking bullshit. Oh, okay, well. Yeah, there's just no fucking excuse for it. They're just a bunch of assholes, really. There's proof that they did to Skyrim too. Yeah, never get a Bethesda game. I've been using more than 150 mods since, when, me too, to be honest. The prospect of having to delete 47 of them just to update one. Well, actually, I can update all my mods, to be fair. Not to mention, try something new, makes me want to curl up in a ball, and actually, I just want to murder everybody at Bethesda. Murder off their entire fucking development, their dev team, who runs this fucking modding system, because these assholes need to be fucking executed. This is retarded. Literally, the amount of stupidity and the amount of rudeness that they've had is enough to warrant an execution. I'm only kidding, by the way. I'm just venting. Don't take it seriously. Though I think some of this shit should be taken seriously, though, to be fair. It's just brutally stupid piled on. They're a bunch of fudge packers, I swear. They make gay guys look straight. Still normal after I update the game. For the full mod, I already installed update normal, at least from something positive, but I cannot install new mod. I have 150, 198, whatever. Yeah, Bethesda does not respect their community, their gaming community whatsoever. This battery's, I think, shot in his laptop. Bethesda does not care about its communities at all. They will consistently release a broken game, whether it be for PC or Xbox. Remember when PC you couldn't launch a game? That shit was broke. It took them like what 3 or 4 days to fix the shit. It's a day one patch. A game should not release and having to have a day one patch. It should not. It should release completely fixed, virtually bug free. If you look at Nintendo, Nintendo harasses their own games. They take forever to release a new game because they have quality control. Bethesda doesn't even know what quality control is. Hey, quality control? What is that? That's foreign language to me. I love chocolate milk. Even though it's been sitting out for like an hour. Still cold. This is the nail in the coffin here. Because I agree with what this dude says here. But this is seriously messed up here. Why no notification? Because they're fucking retarded. Because of the outrage this was caused. Well, it's already caused enough outrage. You've angered more people by being dishonest to them. They have fallen into the category where the mainstream media is nowadays, where nobody can be fucking trusted anymore. You've completely delegitimized yourself, Bethesda, with doing what you did here without notifying people, by not giving a shit, by not fixing your game, by releasing broken games. You're the worst company to even develop a game. You should be bankrupt. You should not be a real company at this point. You've completely just, it's just, yeah, only a tweet in response to a concerned gamer do we find out there is a mod limit. Well, actually, I had to actually dig for this because there's literally no way to get to this. I found this by accident. I've legitimately found this by accident, this post right here. Now I know people were hoping the mod limit would be increased, but that's always been down to Microsoft to agree too. Well, Microsoft was open for it. Microsoft kind of wanted the mod increase, but now Bethesda, because you can't find, oh well, Microsoft told us to do. You can't find that. It is Bethesda's doing, and 100% in my book, they are retarded. I swear, they're fucking retarded. They've completely delegitimized themselves as a company to me. I am not buying another Bethesda game in my fucking life. If it's published by them and it's developed by another company, I'd buy it because they're not the ones that developed the game. But if they're the publisher and the developer, I'm not buying another one of their fucking games. They could piss on my cock for all I care. Rub my nipples on them. They can rub their nipples on my nutsack. Let's see. Bethesda should have responded as soon as possible, but they never notified their users. At least people were managing to get into the game since the update, and I will not have to do a clean install. Okay, this guy had to do a complete reinstall of everything after the update. My entire game crashed completely. It seems to be working now. The PS4 users got shafted twice, once by Sony and now by Bethesda. If their intention is to push people away from console gaming and onto PC, then they're succeeding. That's exactly what I'll be doing as soon as I can afford it. My laptop probably won't be able to run Fallout 4. This is a monopoly right now, what they're trying to do. They're trying to get people off of the consoles so they can make their games PC specific. Oh. Once they destroy their support for Fallout 4, nobody's going to want to buy a Bethesda game anymore. Because once they destroy it for Fallout 4, they're going to destroy Skyrim at the same time. You're not going to be able to run console mods anymore. Which is bullshit. So, my friend, Grocery Boss, he told me this 4 or 5 months ago. They said they're going to be canceling Xbox One mods. They're going to restrict it to the point where you can't get mods, period. It's coming true. It literally is coming true. I guarantee you, within the next 4 or 5 months, they'll lower the amount of mods you can have, again, to, say, 50 on the Xbox One and 5 on the PS4. No matter what the size. But it's for stability issues. No, you've just put the nail in the coffin. Right here, what you've done, you just put the nail in the coffin, Bethesda. You are now you've delegitimized yourself as a proper company in my books. I will never buy another one of your games. If it's developed by somebody else, I would consider it. But if it's got Bethesda on it, I'm gonna be hesitant to buy it, to be honest. Now, this dude does raise a point. They should have, but when they pushed the patch out, they should have put that in the patch notes. We have a cap now. But they didn't. It didn't take them. It took them literally 24 hours to report that. I think it's a mods board, actually, I found this in. Yeah, Fallout 4 mod support, that's where it is. It's all the way at the bottom here. Right here. You have to dig for it, though, to fucking find it. Which is retarded. This is fucking retarded. They are goddamn. Completely agree with you, LT Wanderer. Okay. I'm gonna read this. I'm gonna try to read this out quickly because I know most of you are not gonna want to read this, so I'm just gonna read it for you. At this point, I wish I had your 150 mod limit over our 100 mod limit on PS4. I just don't understand why I just don't understand any of this, and why does it have to be different between PS4 and Xbox One? I get that the space limit is due to Sony and Microsoft, but why does PS4 always get shafted over everything else, like a different cap on a mod limit, which is not right, which is fair. Bethesda needs to get rid of this bullshit. The amount of mods has nothing to do with performance in game. Well, he's right. He's kind of right, kind of wrong. If you have 300 mods working in a game and they're all small, you might get lag. If you have 1,000 small mods, it could. But I mean, who the hell's gonna download 1,000 mods? I mean, come on. It's about the size of the mods and it's about the size of the mods that you have that's going to ruin the game for you. You have, if you get 200 gigabytes worth of mods for your game may not even run. Unless you have like a supercomputer or something, like Watson's AI or some shit. They need to, maybe the load order menu had a hard time with lots of mods. But the fix they gave us is just plain lazy. It is lazy. Load order system sucks horribly as it is anyways. I don't really have a problem with it. You update a mod and it can't replace the current one in the same position. That's true. That is fucking true. I do agree with that though. That is retarded how they have that set up. We have to manually move them up in the load order every time. It truly is bad programming. And instead of fixing the terrible setup, they just make it all worse and deem many of our games completely unplayable for those of us above the cap. Instead of fixing the actual problem, they just put an ugly band-aid on it and deemed it fixed, while underneath it's just getting infected. That is literally one of the best comparisons I've ever read. This guy actually has some intelligence. Kudos to you, man. You got some intelligence. And meanwhile, they never fixed their games. They re-released Skyrim Social Edition with all the same bugs they had before. Shitty business. Fallout still suffers from the game-breaking bugs and all aspects of the game as well. Yet they can't fix anything like that. No, they just place more limits and patch exploits. They expect mod authors to fix the bugs and instead then place another limitation just to fuck off the mod authors and other gamers more and more. Bethesda's starting to leave a sour spot in the stomach. It's the bubonic plague at this point. They're fucking worse than ISIS at this point. Just sad that they don't really care about their gamers. Not from our point of view, at least. It's disgusting. This guy completely gave up on Fallout 4 because it's intentional. They really fucked us all over with this update. The worst part of it is they tried to hide it, and they won't even acknowledge it when people ask about it. I've seen one notice from a mod saying they were looking into it, and that's it. I've put more time into this game than anything else I've ever played. Me too, pretty much. Except for GTA 5. Or, being online, Nothing's gonna beat that. But, I might as well just move back to GTA, to be honest. I've even bought an Xbox One when I've seen PS4 mods were gonna happen. I know that's all on me, but fucking Bethesda, what a slap in the dick to your loyal customers. My way of protest was a decision I am not agree. Feel free to be used. No mod limit. I like that. That's pretty cool. I put more time into the game. Let's see. I did the same thing. Pre-ordered PS4 version with $30 season pass. Played it consistently till PS4 first amount as being canceled. Bought a new Xbox One S and a new copy of the game. Full price, and this time I had to pay the raised $50 price for the season pass. love this game and all, but says a lot of decisions dishearten me. Well, you've kind of wasted your money there, pal. I feel bad for you, though. To be honest. Problem I have with Bethesda explanations on the updates are general fixes, stability fixes. I used the mod that make mention. Wait, huh? Like, this guy's native language is not English, so I'm gonna try to decipher this, and I have a God-given gift to do this. So he says the problem with the ads Bethesda's are the explanations on the updates, the general fixes, and stability fixes. They make no sense. He uses mods that make mention of every fix on the game, and the mod authors are working free. Why does Bethesda not take time to explain what they fix in the game? Why make the changes that they make? Honestly, he'd be upset from starting from the beginning, or he would be less upset if they started from the beginning and take the time to explain to everybody what they were doing. It's better if they all just sit together and make Wait, huh? Now this I don't even understand the sentence. Oh, holy cow! Actually, man, you actually mentioned that too. I didn't even read that last sentence there, but the last sentence don't really make sense. So you can it must be Polish or something, because I know Polish people use is instead of it's. Actually, dude, I know a Polish chick. She speaks fucking, or she types in like perfect English too. They don't even go into detail about the fixes. They just make the game worse. If you look at how Steam's Left 4 Dead system, let me pull up Left 4 Dead here. Okay, in Steam, when you launch Left 4 Dead, you get an add-ons section, and in the add-ons section, you would see what you have, and it would list it. You update it, and it stays in the same spot. If you have a mod conflict, if they use the same files as another mod, it's going to highlight red, and it's going to say, okay, well, this mod, mod A, and mod C use the same file. There's a conflict here. You can still run the game, but it could have the potential to crash and corrupt. Oh, it's popping up already. Why is it updating? Oh, okay, well, you get the point, though. It will say, okay, well, mod A and mod C use the same files. It could corrupt, but you can still launch the game and try it. If they don't work and they don't play nice, because I have a couple mods that play that say there's a conflict, but they still play nice, and I still use them. They're still turned on, so I still run them because they work, But the way that the Bethesda has their mod system come, holy god, it is mind-boggling how retarded. I mean, a 5-year-old could come up with a better fucking modding program or the modding fucking yeah, whatchamacallit, a better user interface for the mod menus that they have. I mean, you look at Nexus Mod Manager, and I mean, holy cow, that's I don't really like the UI of it because it's clunky in my book, but it works. I mean, you can't complain that it works. It's a clunky UI, but it works. This guy's wondering why the cap is left less on the PS4. Bethesda claims that it's for stability to the game, which makes no sense because the game was already unstable to begin with. This mod patch, from what I've seen and from what I've experienced for like 2 minutes playing the fucking game, it's worse. It's literally worse. I loaded into a game and it crashed. I loaded into a game again and I played around for a little bit and it just kept hanging up. So the game is less stable with this patch. They've ruined the game. I cannot play it. They do not want you to have mods. So if you're thinking about buying Fallout 4, do not buy it. It tells people this right now. Tell these people here. Do not buy Fallout 4. Bethesda is literally tying a noose around the game's neck and kicking a stool. Or pulling a lever and let's put lynching it. Okay, that's good enough. Oh. Okay. I don't understand this. PS4, you can't use external assets. So why did they even put a cap on PS4 anyway? I mean, it baffles my mind. They do not go into detail about fixes because they didn't do anything other than reduce their workload by ensuring players had less mods to use, aka less places where issues could pop up from mod conflicts equals less times they have to redirect users to another page, only to ask them are you using mods, disable them. So that technically is considered stability improvement and bug fixing, which is fucking retarded. Oh, okay. I just read that from there. If you update, nothing happened to the mods you have installed, but you have over 100 in the PlayStation and over 150 on the X1, you cannot download new mods. The mods that you have already installed, update normal, same people reporting that after the update they have to reinstall the game, and only that they suffer from constant crashes. If your PlayStation does the same, do research, make sure I'm on Xbox. Huh? I don't even understand that last sentence, but they've drove the nail into the coffin here. I mean, holy cow. This is beyond fucking retarded. They need to be if there is a mod that erases that cap, I'm going to download it. I will erase the mods that I have just to be able to download this one mod, and I will download it. So, hopefully a modder fixes that, because all it is just a patch. But, if somebody can hack the game and do that, I'd be happier. You would make a lot of friends doing that. So, yeah, that's about it. See you.